Gompers Preparatory Academy, I have never shown up without a tie. Until today. There's a reason for this. Please don't give me a uniform violation. The tie, especially the senior tie, is a sacred part of our culture. It symbolizes maturity, growth, and the Reach values. You will never see a senior without their tie. But my tie has extra importance. It means more to me than an article of clothing, because this tie was given to me by my older sister. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daisy Lopez Cruz. Welcome to my senior talk. One of my favorite things to do is annoy my older sister, Yarlin. I love to go into her bedroom, flop on the bed, and not leave, even when she tells me to, over and over and over again. But I refuse. Why? Because love. Sisterhood played a very important role in my experience because it is important to me. Sisterhood is when you can open up to one another and ask for help without any hesitation. And when being yourself is more than okay. Which is why female friendships are important. One of the hardest transitions in life, I believe, is moving from middle school to high school. I know this because I went through this transition when I went into 9th grade. High school was a whole new world for me, and I thought I had it all figured out. But I mean, seriously, who knows how to high school? I thought I had friends, and I thought that high school wasn't important. I honestly thought that it would be just as easy. Well, I was wrong. Grades are the most important thing throughout high school. And I'm sure every senior here can agree with that, am I right? I thought I had friends, and there were times where I would come home crying because I hated being at school. I didn't have any friends, and it was a hard time. But luckily, I had a secret weapon. My older sister, Yarlin. I remember the day she came into my bedroom and asked me if I had any homework. I told her that I did, but I was too lazy to get it done. She told me that this was not okay, and that I needed to start caring about school because it was so important. She asked me about my grades, and I told her I wasn't doing so well. She told me that this was also not okay, and that the whole point of being in high school is to make something of yourself. This became a real eye-opener for me, because I always dreamed of college. After this one specific talk that my sister gave me, all I cared about was high school in general. If it weren't for my sister, I wouldn't have worked as hard as I did throughout my high school career. After that one specific talk that we had, she became my best friend, and we became inseparable. Now, as a senior, I view family not just about blood, but it's in the community and the people we choose to care about. When I first started working on my senior talk, I didn't think much of it. I thought to myself, one more project to get done in order to graduate. I struggled tremendously when I first started to brainstorm. I knew I wanted to be helpful, so I thought about volunteering at a hospice. I did the research, and it was much harder than I thought. So I went over some ideas with my coach over the winter break. I began to think of those who mattered to me, and those who changed my life. My sister changed my life. I knew then and there that I wanted to mentor middle school students. I wanted to be a big sister to them. I wanted them to know what it feels like to have a guide. In February 2016, I met the girls. They were all so different. Shy, confident, scared, insecure, goofy, but also joyful, energetic, determined, and unique. Arlette reminded me of myself because she was shy. And even though she was shy, she was brave enough to come to a program where she would meet a total stranger, me, to help her be prepared for a big transition that isn't easy. I didn't realize the importance of the work that I was doing. In general, I didn't realize the importance of the work that I was doing. According to researchers Danette Foster, Courtney Peterson, and Lane Johnson, 8th graders contemplating the move to to ninth grade worry about a number of issues. Getting picked on by older students, harder work, earning lower grades, and getting lost in the crowd. They urge programs similar to the ones I've started because shadowing a high school student helps incoming freshmen feel more welcome into the community. In addition, this helps students have a better attitude towards school, better attendance, and a higher chance at a brighter education. Personally, I can confirm the research. Edith was very special. She was very shy, and she would always tell me that she was afraid of being herself. But once I explained to her that it's more than okay to be herself, she became more confident and began to interact in more of the activities that we had. Let's take a look to see how the programs impacted their lives.
This program has helped me in school because it has taught me how to not procrastinate and not leave everything at the last minute. And it's also made me believe in myself so that I can be the best I can be.
Yeah, I would recommend this group to students who don't feel as confident about getting into high school and feel a little worried and don't really think about themselves as much.
The program has helped me in school by I stopped procrastinating and I was really shy at first, and now Daisy helped me be more confident about myself.
Honestly, recommend this group to all of my friends because all of them need mentoring and they really need to prepare themselves for college or high school because I'm pretty sure that it's going to be really hard.
Great thing that I learned was how to keep strive out of your life, and it was just a great talk.
My favorite thing about the program was getting to know Daisy and realizing learning things about my friends that I didn't even know and becoming a stronger person.
My favorite thing about the program is getting to know Daisy more and getting to know more about my friends and learning to be more confident about myself.
My favorite thing about this program was getting to know Daisy, and I love how funny she was. She still is. And I also love how me and my friends got to joke around, but at the same time be serious. And yeah.
As I grew closer to these girls, I didn't think of this as an assignment anymore. It became an honor. I was always so excited to meet with the girls because they were so full of joy. I am now a better person because I am a better listener. I will not judge you by the mistakes you've made because it is not the mistakes that define us that you've made, but it's the way we learn from them. When they heard my story and learned from my mistakes, they didn't judge me. They gave me a chance. For example, Alessandra was very shy, super shy, and scared of being herself. But I saw that she had the potential to be more than just a shy, quiet little girl. And when I saw her begin to interact more with the other students, it was honestly really inspiring and motivating to see this happen. I wanted to give the girls the opportunity to be themselves, to be heard, something they don't really get to do at a young age. Just as a director wants us to transition from high school to college, I wanted to give my girls the opportunity to be independent and learn what hard work it is to be in high school. When I first started giving the girls lessons, I became inspired by you, Director. All those senior talks that you gave to us every Monday really impacted me in my life and changed my life. And one of the senior talks that really stood out to me was when you talked about what it meant to be happy and keeping strife out of your life. When these girls began to hear the lessons, they began to apply them in school and at home, and they have grown so much already. Since they are only in 7th grade and have one more year until high school, I would like to pick a few students from the class of 2017 to continue to mentor these students, to help them out and without anything they might be struggling with at the moment, and see how high school really is. This is important to me because even though I had a hard time going into high school, if it wasn't for my older sister, Yarlin, I would not be standing here today. I would not have achieved all that I have. I would not have been accepted to UCSD on a Chancellor's Associate Scholarship. I would not be the person I am today because I believe in myself, because Yarlin believes in me, because love. Thank you for your time, and this concludes my senior talk.